What up? It's your boy Ant Live, the greasiest motherfucking possible. Goddamn, I'm Captain Oil Face. And Mikey Mike,
It
live
was
after my birthday weekend.
how was that?
It was pretty damn fun. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So, surprised me by having Tyler come through.
So
Oh, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Get some of my orange back. Yeah, it was good. You know, the big 5-0. It was all right. It was, got to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to hang out with my family, the kids, grandkids, chill, enjoy myself, and, eat, smoke, do my thing. I had a good time. It was perfect.
good for you. Good.
That's what I wanted. And coming home was just as good. Got my ass home and was off on Monday. That was fun. Got to rest a little bit and dealt with the IRS. That was a joy.
Yeah, what was the final verdict, if you can say?
Basically, I willingly bent over the table, spread my ass cheeks. I noticed that they threw in an extra $1,000. So I peeled as far as I could. I bit down, and I think they went about elbow deep up my ass. So,
Oh, yeah.
and we made a private agreement between me and them for about a year or so. They'll come over every month and shove their hand up my ass, and eventually gate me to the proper gauge and how old Joe wants me open. You know what I'm saying?
You're lucky because you just getting a hand. I got an arm.
Yeah. But bro, I think it was like elbow deep. It was I almost
Mine was up to here.
bro.
And it wasn't for 1 year. It was more like 16 years.
Lord.
But that's why I talk with a deep voice now. They just ripped my shit out from
This thing right now. The trannies are like, how's it Michael making it? Like, yo, bro, this shit, that niggas is diabolical, bro. I don't think I use that word on anyone in the world. Where I'm like, yo, them niggas is diabolical. That shit just came out of my comic book Batman TV show era. I'm like, these niggas is diabolical. Because these niggas they all into my personal shit, all that, Mikey. I was like, yo, for real, man, y'all gotta know all this? We'll just confirm it. I'm like, when a bully has your number, you don't want the bully to show you your number. You want that nigga to just like he don't know your number. Or he don't know where you live. These niggas are like, nah, we know where you live. We know what you had in the closet, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Said, God damn. Smoke.
I called in sick and they called me. It was like, yo, you all right? Because you need to go to work.
You was coughing last night. We was gonna tell you to get some soup because you guys need to go to work. You know that, right, son? Yeah. I think the nigga from New Jack City picked up the phone when I called the IRS. So I was like, hello. He was like, you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up, right? You done fucked up right now. I'm just gonna tell you when you fucked up. Smoke.
Yo, what's up?
What's good?
Getting warm.
Oh yeah.
Starting to get a summer around here.
Yeah. What happens when it starts to get some over there? What's going on the ground? Yeah,
That's what's happening.
that's what's happening.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorite ones right here, right now. I like the way the structure is.
Nice, very nice.
And this one's one of Ignite's genetics. It's Candyland crossed with the funk.
Candyland crossed with the funk.
And the one I like, I forgot the name of it. I'll have to ask him again.
What are they gonna name the Candyland crossed with the funk? Like Funkyland?
But I'll ask him. Well, I'll tell you next week. This one right here is my medicine, my mama's CBD plant. So I gr- I grow whenever I do the CBD, so I keep growing a CBD so I can keep making tinctures and stuff
And
to put
they're working.
inside my body.
Huh? Is that good for you? Does it just
Yeah,
it work?
yeah, it helps relieve pain.
Okay,
So,
right.
and this guy is that panties, something panties. Remember we were teasing about it?
Bajapantis?
The panties, the panty droppers or something.
Bajapantis? No, it's not Bajapantis.
And
Yeah, that's dents in the bottom, bro.
yeah,
Nice.
then we got a couple old ladies out here, some mother plants that are being finished outdo their life, rest of their life this year. This is called the double dip. It's
No,
cookies crossed with I think Skittles or something.
double dip.
Yeah, so what these are, they call mother plants because they grew these and made clones out of them. So they only cut so many clones off them, or and then damn, and it taped that up. She just broke like that. All right, she not broke all the way off, but yeah, they cut clones off this to make other babies, and it gets to a certain age in the grow room, and they start off with new mothers. So this was a seed plant. Now it's out here, gonna do its rest of the cycle, finish growing, and then flower out. So that's why they're a little bit bigger. They're about as tall as me. And this one over here is um called sweets. So I'll deal with that tomorrow. But yeah, that's for my garden this year. Had to move these two pots because over here last year when I had them all six ganged up over here, that damn air conditioner of mine kept burning them from the exhaust. So we decided to move them. I used to have them like another plant right here and another plant right here, but a damn exhaust from my big air conditioner in my garage, my room, it's like wrinkled the leaves and stuff. So I moved them over there, trimming some of these trees so we can get some more sun maximum. But yeah,
Good.
that's my garden.
Daughter, brings over that she found in a what is that? Um, uh, when you selling shit out your garage, what is that shit? Garage sale, I guess.
Garage sale.
Okay.
Oh, God, yeah.
One of those little buzzsaw shits with on the a Ryobi shit where it takes the battery and you can reach up and cut shit.
A pole saw.
Yeah. So she goes, I want to see if this works. Can you fix it? Because it didn't work for me. So I bring it home and I'm like, I'm gonna get ready to start fixing this shit. And I got my hands on the fucking chain part. And oh, wait a minute. Let me see if this shit actually works. And I fucking put the battery on, well, connected it all the way.
Right.
Trigger, this shit just said, I was like, oh yeah, all right. So I go outside. Mike, I started cutting everything I could fucking reach. And you know I'm a short little nigga. You know I'm a short nigga. So I was like, yeah. Yo, bro. Some shit's gonna be therapy, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah, you gotta bring that to my house so I can cut all the trees.
Yeah, start putting them back. Word. Man, I fucked up last week and didn't set my alarm clock to get up. Missed our birthday special.
What did you do this weekend for your birthday?
Not much because I'm still not smoking right now. So everybody wanted to come burn out smoke with me. So I had to skip a lot of that. I just said hi and bye, but but when I was on my Sierra Nevada retreat music fest for 3 days, I was camping out with one of my friends, and he brought another friend that lives around here, but he has like a brother, and they're from like Nicaragua. So he hooked me up with some of these cigars. Look at his name, the Plan B.
What is that? What is that? My wild filler cigar?
I don't know. It's a cigar that they're his a cousin or something. Or
Is that let me read the front again. I'm sorry.
oh, okay, no problem.
I don't have you all big.
It's called the Plan B mixed filter cigar, made in Nicaragua. Are you back from sack?
Let me see that front cover again.
All right.
Mixed filler cigar. Okay.
So there's 4 of them left. I smoke one, and I don't smoke cigars.
Right.
And then they got a big old end. I was laughing at the name, the Plan B. So I was cracking Ant Live jokes, when I was over there, I took a couple shrooms and I started cracking jokes. Plan B, I told him, man, Plan B here in the States is like the day after pill for getting pregnant and shit.
Or when you take Shorty out and she look like she ain't gonna give you head. Boom, Plan B. You know what I'm saying?
So now I go, man, for commercials, man, you can have sex and fire up one of these Plan B Nicaragua cigars.
Those are perfect. Those are perfect. Because you take a bitch out. You're not really feeling her. She's not really feeling you. Basically, you don't think you're gonna get no head. Boom. Let me pull out a cigar, smoke that shit, enjoy myself. Fuck this. Nice little meat guy, you know what I'm saying? You smoke that shit.
So I'm gonna put them in a package and send them to you.
That's what's up.
So you can. I smoked one. They're really smooth. I was like surprised. Nice. I haven't smoked cigars for like 15. Oh shit, maybe over. JC's gonna be 21. So fucking over 20 years ago. Yeah.
Let me tell you, Nikons are the thing right now.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Cubans are always because people can't get them, right?
Right.
But Nicaragua right now is the hotspot. Everybody's looking for the Nicaraguans.
All right. Well, I got the hookup. I told him, let me send him to my boy at Live, man. He's becoming a cigar connoisseur now. So there's 4 left. They come in a 5-pack, and He wants people to try them out and get some feedback on them, and
Got the
he can
website for
he gets-
ordering on there.
get some more. He can get some more. So I'll send these four. I'll send the rest of this pack.
Does he have any info on there for reordering?
I'll find out.
Okay, because that way I can order from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Nice.
I smoked half of one, and I still got the other half here. I was gonna smoke it on the show last week, but I fucked up, and usually I take my siestas after I eat lunch and shit because I get tired. But I fall out about 3 o'clock, and all of a sudden I wake up. It's like 6, 7 o'clock, and I said, "Fuck, I missed the show again." But today I had the alarm clock set, and then I had to get up, go to the restroom, and
For
all that stuff.
Father's Day, I went out with my daughter's boyfriend's dad. We met up at the cigar bar.
All right.
And it's called Smoke on the Water. It has a little lake behind it or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, funny shit that you talk about the Nicas, they don't have food in the cigar bar, but there's a little Nica truck in the front, a little food truck.
Okay.
That sells Nica food, all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? And they deliver right inside, so they got a deal with people in the cigar spot. It was
Nice.
nice. It just the only thing I felt about it is it felt more of a it felt like a happy hour spot. You know what I'm saying? Like it was very busy, very loud. I felt like people that would enjoy themselves more were people that would drink in to go be social, rather than a nigga like me who's going to smoke and be left the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But it was pretty cool. Shit like that. I'm telling you, it's the Nicaraguan shit is the biggest deal right now with cigars, seafood, and all that.
Word. They was telling me they went and learned how to roll them and all that stuff, and they grow their own. They grow their own on their farm. So it is what it is.
That's
So
what it is.
I was like, oh yeah. Then he busts out the plain ass brown bag, paper sack fucking thing and said Plan B, and I started laughing. And I go, oh wow. But then I licked one, cut the end off, fired up, and it wasn't harsh. It just was pretty smooth. I was like, whoa. I didn't cough or, get all crazy because I had a little buzz to it.
Yeah, you get a little buzz out of that shit.
Yeah, so I put it out, and that was like my first week to quit smoking. So I'm like, what? I quit smoking on the 14th, and today's what, the 28th, 29th? So I got about another week, then I go take my drug test, and hopefully I pass. And well, I'm gonna pass either way because I'm gonna go get backup just in case.
You gotta drink a lot of water, flush your whole system out.
Well, I've been doing that, drinking a lot of waters and juices and fucking flushing out, but they got some home testing, marijuana testing. I'll go grab me a couple boxes of those. They're like,
I grabbed a couple of those shits. And I think the shit disintegrated the minute they touched my fingers.
hey, lit up positive.
The box started melting. I was like, oh.
Yeah, boop, positive. Forget
I was
about
like, there was cops in the store. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? These girls trying to rat a nigga out. What's this about? You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
Wait, have you heard what's going on where they're talking about there was a couple of cases of malaria in Florida and in Texas?
Oh, wow. Malaria and asbestos?
Malaria in Texas and in Florida.
Oh, the mosquitoes? Wow.
Yeah. Don't you remember that Bill Gates released some GMO mosquitoes here in Florida?
Oh. Those fuckers, see? They're trying to start another pandemic, those fucking assholes.
Now he's coming out with a fucking vaccine, a malaria vaccine. I'm like, this cocksucker right here needs to get shot.
Word.
He's announcing $168 million to develop the next generation malaria vaccine.
Yeah.
The CDC is saying that you got a fever and you're testing negative for COVID, it could be malaria.
fucking. They want to get it.
Disease-ridden mosquitoes spread in the U.S. for the first time in decades. No, Bill Gates has been releasing GMO mosquitoes in Florida and Texas.
Yeah, keep
And
this
now
shit
we
up,
got
man.
this shit going on.
I'm gonna be having that zombie apocalypse.
But you know,
And-
my information is all bullshit, Mikey. So you gotta do the research for yourself.
Yeah,
I probably will.
that's Fox News for you.
Nah, Fox is bullshit.
CNN.
Oh my god, don't fucking touch them.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, it's funny. The last couple of weeks, or maybe a week and a half, I stopped watching the news altogether.
How they lie,
Yeah.
bro?
Since
to
I
get
see the green thing, I
Yeah.
was like, so much bullshit, you know.
Hey, Celeste, yo, Mike, you want to hear something? You don't. I know that you don't stress. People don't think they stress about hearing and seeing that shit all day, but it does put you in a different mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop watching that shit for like a week. You notice that you don't be thinking about the stupid shit you were thinking about when you was listening to all that dumb shit.
Yep. It's just like this weekend or tomorrow or Saturday is when, you know, not open, but the concealed carry starts. Now, they haven't talked about it all week, but now tonight there's a big special of how many guns are going to be out in the street now and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, this has been happening since the guy signed the bill. Now you want to amp it up so everybody goes out there and gets it. That's a different story. But
What they want to do is start screaming, "Oh my God, the fucking world is on fire! The world is on fire!" So that way, they can start getting people to send them money, so they can fundraise. And remember, everybody's going up for re-elections soon. You know what I'm saying? They're all out there. They all got like, I'm doing your best interest, nigga. What's going on right now in the Supreme Court? I got another case I want to talk to you about. But before I get off of that thing with Bill Gates, check this. Look at this shit right quick. So it goes Bill Gates, private or when hirees, female hirees, his private office asked the female job candidates if they watched porn, what was their sexual histories, you know, did they engage in extramarital affairs? Basically, before I hire you, are you whores?
Right.
I'm looking for a bunch of whores. You know, I pay well, but for whores, I pay better. My dude.
Right.
So here, let me share this one.
I
All
want some real dictation.
right. See, I was hoping Chub Dog would have called in because here we go. Oh no, this is the. Did you hear about this one? This is the Supreme Court ruling against affirmative action in Harvard and the UNC cases. So basically, when they were saying to keep the Asians out so they can have more minorities, now they're like, you know, you can't be doing that shit. Leave those dumb blacks out if they dumb, and put the smart Asians if they smart, or put the smart blacks in and the dumb Asians out, whichever it is. Stop playing favorites. I forgot to take a picture of the other shit. But again, a federal judge rules. I can't know what I did with it. A federal judge rules that felon in possession law is unconstitutional.
Crazy.
And I was talking about that last time for Chubby, like 3 shows ago, 4 shows ago. That I told him he needs to look into it. Yeah, ever since the Bruin case that went down, the way that was read and the way that was adjudicated on, this is changing so many different things. So all of these politicians acting like, oh, people are going to start having guns all over the place. They're about to stop this bullshit. And they're going to switch to something different, Mike. Watch. I promise you. When the Supreme Court finally makes New York do the fucking constitutional carry, all right, you're going to see people running around like their grandmothers just been kidnapped and shit. You know what I'm saying? But once that shit goes down, and that shit is court law, and it goes up, because it's going to go to the Supreme Court about felons being able to have guns. Because what goes on this week, you're saying, if this judge, his ruling gets put around, felons could get guns. That means Trump could come here and have a gun. Niggas can come over here and have guns. So you know they're gonna be running around like chickens without heads, screaming,
You see Sam all over again. Come on.
I'm telling you, bro, watch. Niggas are going crazy. This ruling was big when it comes to all these laws. And there was another ruling with the EPA. That I forgot the name of that one, where they ruled that the EPA couldn't go above their mandate. And they're using that ruling for the cops and the ATF and the feds and all that.
Mm.
So,
did I read right the other day? Trump fucking won again.
What he won? Another court case?
Oh, I got away with it.
Oh, at least he got away with it. Yeah, bro, they're trying to get the dude on sexual assault charges.
Mm.
And in New York, they was like, yeah, well, they're indicting him, but there's no proof of that. Come on, I forgot how many years back this shit is. It's a bunch of ridiculous shit. The shit that they're doing is they're trying their best to smear him so he can't run for the next time. You know what I'm saying? Or get him indicted in some court by some friend of theirs where he can't legally. But the funny shit is, these politicians all got charges and they still politicians. Yo, there was a chick this week. I saw it on the shorts, on YouTube Shorts. She's a congresswoman. She was in Washington D.C., black woman, and they were asking her to get involved with this some bill because they care about the law. And she was like, clearly they don't care. My fellow junior, what is that? Congressman, she's like, just got caught with 13 felonies. 13 felonies. And this House is not saying that we're going to remove this body until further actions. This House isn't even caring about cleaning up its own house. You want to get involved in a bill saying that you care about the law? And I was like, bravo to this bitch right here.
They need at least 15 or more.
15? We need 150 women like that, bro. We need people that are going to be like, listen, while we're here robbing and stealing everything from everybody, let's make it a little more advantageous for people to walk around at night without being murdered and slaughtered. How about we start actually holding people accountable for their crimes?
Fucking people. The government. What was that Eddie Murphy's show movie? When he was a con man. And
distinguished gentleman.
Gentleman. He told you straight off the bat back then. Man, that's the real criminals right here. The shit I did was petty compared to what I got in here.
Yeah, but the problem is too many people be like, oh, well, that's crazy. These niggas is crazy. They robbing the shit out of us. They fucking crazy, bro. I got to go to work in the morning. I'll see you later.
Listen,
right.
not gonna name the congressman
Mhm.
or congressperson that
Okay.
that we were we had a softball team when I worked in Boca, and I spilled the beans. She sponsored us, and pizza, beer after every game or whatever. And because her assistant or one of her assistants played with us, and the shit that he would tell me, it was mind-boggling. He would tell me he would get, first of all, he would fly up to DC for free or whatever. He had an apartment which he shared with other aides when they were in town, so that was free. He would get transportation from the airport to the apartment to whatever they wanted, they got it. So one day we were playing and we needed whatever the case, money for something, or we needed equipment, or we had to pay a fee. He calls her and says, "Hey, we're short like $700." She goes, "Oh, I just got a fund for something for $2,000. Go ahead and take that." and just like that, we got $2,000. And it was like, okay, now, I mean, do we have to pay this back? And he goes, "No, we probably got it from a lobbyist. Don't worry about it."
That's not actually the case. You know what I'm saying? Because we're finding out now that a lot of these politicians are dipping in. Yes, I think there's a damn, I forgot where I was watching this. Give me a second to go through my history. And I will pull this out. It was
Hold on, I gotta go back out
I gotta do that. See if I can find
before it gets dark. Trying to do all this shit before it gets dark because they don't want no black nigga coming up to them at night. So, gotta tell you a funny story too when I get back.
So yeah, I found the clip that I'm looking for. So I'll play it when he comes back, then he can tell his story.
All right.
But yeah, not for nothing, man. These motherfuckers be taking money up. Like I just
No
was
doubt.
thinking, like, I just finished. I had to go. I had to deal with the IRS this weekend. I had to do it, matter of fact, Monday, right after the birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I owed them because they say I owed them money. Whatever. They say I didn't give them enough. These cocksuckers. All of a sudden, when I'm ready to pay, they told me an extra $1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got
I'm I go, these motherfuckers right here, bro. These niggas here. I go, and on top of that, while I'm paying, my shit's gonna be accumulating interest. You know what I'm saying? Until it's paid off. I'm like, you know what? These niggas is not. All right, cool. I got to do that because if not, they're gonna garnish wages from my shit, and I don't feel like having them go through none of that through my job and all.
Right.
And I'm like, but let me tell you something, man. These cocksuckers be doing shit like this because of all these politicians, all their lifestyle with all this money that they spend to keep on making us pay more, bro. And we sit here like dickheads, being like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna vote." Nigga, if you don't get involved, your money is still involved. So no matter what you want to talk about, when you be like, "Oh, well, they're taking out of my taxes," nigga, the taxes is climbing, nigga. So that means left is coming back to you, asshole.
Yeah.
Even all you motherfucking niggas that want to get Section 8 or fucking SSI or whatever, I don't want to rock the boat. Nigga, you actually should be giving way, way more money back. Rock the fucking boat. Because when you rock the boat, you crack that bitch open and realize that boat was a piggy bank, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers just be content with being fucking subjugated to some shit.
Right.
Fuck all that shit, bro.
Damn cocksuckers.
That's why these niggas be making me laugh when they go, "Yo, when constitutional carry starts, yo, these niggas gonna be running around with guns." Are you stupid? I have been running around with guns since I was like, what? I don't even know how old I was. when my mom threw me out the house and I had 8 guns on me. Just saying, nigga. So, when motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, these guys, the motherfuckers that are gonna be walking out with guns on the 1st of July, I'm gonna tell you, those people have already been walking around with guns, but now those people are gonna buy holsters and accessories to carry their shit properly. Okay?
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen. Has nothing to do with all people gonna be carrying guns. They were carrying them before. They were hiding them in stashes. Now they're gonna get proper holsters because it's their fucking right. And that's the bottom line. It's their damn right. And that's what I be looking at motherfuckers. Like, look, I thought when you did the crime and you did the time, then you was fine. I can understand if you're a fucking murderer, an assassin. I can understand if you're a child molester or a rapist. I can understand all those things. Those people have a different, they should be gone a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how a motherfucker kills somebody cold blood, like straight murder, malicious shit, and then they get 15 to 25. Like, yo, the person will never come back. It's not like 15 to 25 years that person's gonna be reborn. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get now. What do they call manslaughter? Those are different charges. That's you being involved in the murder. Maybe it was spontaneous, or you killed somebody because you were defending yourself. Those are different. But I'm talking about murder.
Right.
Cold-blooded murder. Like raping and molesting. Those are shit you're playing out. If you play someone's life, you're gone. If you plan out to kill somebody, take their life, you're done. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't have to worry about, when people come home, they shouldn't get guns. Why the fuck not? Those people just broke a law. That was it. They broke a fucking law, which these congressmen have been doing the minute they started writing laws.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you want to act like these motherfuckers is pariahs to their rights. Fuck that. You know what? Last night I was. That's why when I heard this federal judge ruling, I wanted Trump to call, and I called him today, but he didn't call me back. I mean, he didn't join us today. I pulled out my old cap and ball gun. I got one of those revolvers where you put powder, you put the ball, you squeeze the ball in, and then you got to put the primer, the nipple in the back to shoot it and all that.
Right.
Up until today, after this federal court judge ruling, it's going to go to the fucking Supreme Court. Those cap and ball guns are legal. Anybody can, even felons, rapists, you can carry that, right? You know that? Now, you're going to be like old Jebediah, who just came on Plymouth Rock, when these motherfuckers shoot you down with a Glock or an Uzi. But at least you can bust 1 or 2 shots and there be so much smoke that you can run away and hide. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And his brother carries too. That nigga, he showed me 2 of them. I was like, yeah, what you got him in? He's like, I got this one at 38 and this one is at 44. I was like, okay, that's what it is. I said,
who did that?
Penny's brother.
Oh.
Glenn. He's got felony charges. He's like, fuck that. I don't want to be without nothing. I say, yo, fuck that nigga. Canyon is better than nothing. Right? Yep. You gotta tell nigga, yo, you got beef dogs, hold on. Start dragging your shit out. Then you get to the primer and shit. You still want to talk that shit to me, homie? You know what I'm saying? Funny. I'm looking at that shit like that's what Trump Dog was about to be relegated to. But now, but then again, he's like, yo, find out and tell me, cuz. I'm like, nigga, I got no skin in the game. You do. Go find out what it is, man. Maybe you can write your congressman. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, write Obama. You want to suck his dick? Tell him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Obama will be like, shit, well, maybe if Chuck Dog will suck my dick, we can pardon him and let him get his gun again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And not really. I mean, because like you said, these people are carrying them already. So what's the difference? I mean,
Right.
the difference is now they just got the accessories. They're gonna be more. They're gonna be more cautious of the next nigga now instead of being ruthless. I just think it's gonna be a lot calmer. It's not gonna the people who are uptight. They're gonna be the ones running around. Oh, guns this, guns that.
Listen, Mike. Let me tell you something. And I've seen this. I've witnessed this. We're gonna have a few stupids because people do put a gun in their hands, and some people be like, "Ooh, ooh," and instead of being able to de-escalate a situation, they want to pull their gun out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but at the same time, it can't be a sawed-off serial number gun.
No.
You know,
I get that. But what I'm saying to you is that like I just watched this video. So some young girl, this was a young black girl, she was pissed off. It was a driving dispute. So she felt threatened by the dude, so she decides to pull her gun out. Hold on to it like this, through her finger to the trigger thing. She's on the phone with the cops. And she's like, if you try me, I'll shoot you, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you see now, and it wasn't that she was pointing it at him or nothing like that, but the ignorance of feeling like I'm gonna pull this out to let you know I have this, so we can have the discussion that I want to have. That's going to happen with a lot of people because a lot of people are stupid. They're ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But they'll get their hand whacked or whatever the fuck will happen, or they'll get shot or whatever will happen. That will be on them. You will get some people that are going to try to carry when they're not supposed to. But again, those motherfuckers have already been doing that. You know what I'm saying? And what you're going to get is just more people who are going to feel like, yo, let me go find out a little bit more about what my rights or whatever. And they're going to just check, some people, there'll be a surge of gun buying no greater than it's been the last 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more accessories and more classes and stuff.
And there'll be more arrests with people who are trying to go into government buildings who don't know any better.
Or airports. Yeah, all that's going to happen. But again, ignorance.
Walk into libraries or walk into a bar and, where they didn't know.
But let me say this. I want to go into this video. I want to show you this video right quick, but let me say this. With the Bruin case, which I bring it back again, the Supreme Court has said you have to start ruling on text and history. So if there was no text in history of saying people couldn't carry guns in libraries, if there's no text in history that says people could not carry guns in government buildings, then Michael, that all has to turn around again. You understand what I'm saying? So the reason they don't want to do constitutional carry is because then it opens the floodgates for everything. Because people are going to go into the courthouse. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to bring cases all over the place. And that is going to just overturn the system. They're going to find out that if they were actually running text and history forever from the beginning that they started making laws, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that were inmates that should have never been inmates. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's what the real fear is. And what do you think if we find that out as a group of people? What do you think these politicians are going to be feeling like? Yeah, I know everybody says the phone calls and all that shit, that don't matter. But it does, because they'll be hating like. Now, this is the shit that I was talking about, this corrupt, I believe he was the mayor or something. That was the scenario we were trying to avoid.
For Desmond Stinney, the man behind Concerned Citizens of Baltimore, a grassroots group suing the city over rollback recycling services from the beginning. The mayor's Clean Core initiative didn't pass the smell test.
It was just so duplicative of what we were supposed to be already getting from DPW.
Designed to offset the heavy workloads of an understaffed Department of Public Works, Mayor Scott's Clean Core program allocated 15 million COVID relief dollars to 6 nonprofits hired to help clean up underserved communities.
So when we were talking about the congressmen and how, when you said how they get this money and shit, right? Like, oh, it's $2,000, probably from a donor. These motherfuckers be doing shit like this, bro. You see what I'm saying? They scam all over the fucking place. And they don't get pulled out of office. They don't go to jail. They don't face any repercussions for this shit. I'm just saying, maybe there's a few, but not the majority. So I was just trying to bring that back. When we started talking about the gun shit, when Mike walked off. So your congressman, Mrs. Pretty Titties, she's bad. She's wrong and she's bad. She may have pretty titties. She may have pretty titties. She may have given you guys that money, but she's bad, Michael. Don't ever vote for her, Michael. Don't ever vote.
Yeah, did he just spill the beans? That's fucked up.
It's all good. She contributed to a very good softball team.
No doubt. I'm just saying. There was a 3-year-old cancer patient who didn't get that bone marrow surgery because he was a couple of thousand short. Thanks, Mike. Your game was more important. Don't worry.
Yeah. But and that's just one. I mean, I've witnessed and I've seen a couple of other people too, and it's just like who work in government offices where I've been sitting in there. For instance, I was in what is that called? I was trying to serve a subpoena to Seminole at the Hard Rock. Chief Max something. You can look that up. Whoever's the chief of the Seminole tribe in Hollywood.
Okay.
And I heard, I'm not going to say it was him, but someone that looked at him and it rhymed with tax. He was yelling regarding an allocation of funds that he was looking for from the state of Florida, and he was not very happy about it. He needed those funds and he wanted it right now. Because he was planning a family vacation and shit was gonna fall. So it was one of those things, and I was like, wow. This is
These motherfuckers using our monies.
Yeah.
And I get it. I understand. All right, so you got a lobbyist that throws them money. But isn't there a law against that? You guys will bring up some motherfucker that you get pissed off with and start talking about how he got a boat ride. Or it wasn't that Supreme Court, the black one, where it was like him and his family got a boat ride from somebody. And like,
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, like was the boat ride to the Epstein Island with Trump? I mean, with fucking Trump, Clinton, and the rest of these motherfuckers? What was it? That type of boat ride? I mean, I'm just
got to pay for the hooker somehow. Come on.
Listen, so it's just like us. We all work for a company or whatever where they thrown Christmas parties or took us out to dinner. You know, they're not public figures, but they write that off as a tax too. So,
what I'm just saying is, you taking. Let me just ask you a question. Not your personal business. Let's just say any other business. Are you going to go and say, all right, let me? They tell you, listen, you can. There's a slush fund. Every one of these jobs got slush funds. I understand that. Do you take your family out on vacation on that slush fund, knowing that slush fund is for what's needed to do the job? Now, let me rephrase that because I already noticed that you the way you looked, you was looking for the way out of that room with that slush fund money.
Yeah, because I'm gonna if I listen. How can I say this and be truthful? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wait. All right, you'll take your family on one vacation. When you start living the lifestyle like that slush fund is your money. There goes the question. So now,
Yeah.
this is the moral. This is the moral quandary. Are you going to start living like your money, that slush fund is part of your monthly allowance? Is that what you're going to start doing? Or are you going to use that money one time to help the family out? Maybe one time to go do something special with the family? Or are you going to start acting like that's part of your check every month?
I would treat that as my safety net.
Okay.
So if I can't cover a nut, or I'm going on vacation and I need like 5 G's to have a real good time, and I have only a G, I'm gonna take the 5 G's. Yes.
What, you're going to do that every month?
No. Like I said, I would use it as a safety net. I would be like,
but are you going to use the funds for what they're truly supposed to be appropriated for as well?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll double dip. I would do the right thing, and then when it was time to do my shit, I'll take care of myself.
I'm at live and I don't approve Mike's message.
Because Ant Live would take the whole fucking fun.
Nah, I wouldn't take the whole fun, nothing. Okay?
And live.
I find a way. Listen, if I'm a politician, it's a guarantee I'm gonna get lobbyists.
You
I'm
didn't tell
gonna
me
get
that.
somebody. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
find. Huh?
You didn't tell me I was a politician. You told me if I had a regular business. If you told me I was a politician, then I know I'm gonna find that money.
All right, I'm not a politician. This is a private job. All right, because this is the way I think. All right, I can look at it like it's my private fund, right? But then eventually, it's gonna get found out, and I'm gonna look like a dick for what was slush money. See what I'm saying? No matter how much the slush money was, even the slush money was 10 G's a month. I'm gonna look like a slug to that motherfucking person that owns the business that's leaving 10,000 as a slush fund, and I'm over there rolling around in that shit like, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I think. So yeah, I might use it one time and be like, yo, if I'm buying everything I need and I'm shopping right, and I know there's extra funds and there's the funds accumulated, yeah, why not? I'll use some funds to do some shit, but I'm not gonna try to make it a habit, and I really am not gonna want to. I'm not gonna want to do it so much that I could just lose the whole nut. That's just me.
Right.
Because I figure I can make it happen. If there's a $10,000 slush fund, then I can make something else happen with where it will be straight for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just seems that these politicians or these people, because I guess everybody will do it, man. Don't get it fucked up. I robbed from the Lord Himself. Okay? But I never really tried to do it so much to get caught. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I was trying to tap at something, I never tried to get greedy. I never wanted to make the level go past the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess, now let's be honest, being a politician, you don't know none of the motherfucking constituents. Who gives a fuck about all these motherfuckers? Half the motherfuckers, the minute you sit down at your desk, and your new desk, you already got a bunch of hate mail.
Listen, I compare it to when these kids come out of high school or college in NFL or NBA. When they call their name, they're instant millionaires. When these guys get elected, they're instant millionaires. That's how I look at it. When they vote in and they're hustling and they're out there, yeah, I'm gonna do this for you, do this. First of all, they're already making money because somebody has to back them for their campaign. So they're already in somebody's pocket because, hey, you know, you're gonna run for the head and campaign. If it's a smart person, he's gonna use 7,500 of that 25,000 and say, yeah, I'm putting all that money towards campaigning. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know, you talk to other people and say, listen, you give me $2,000, I'll hook you up with something. And if I win, you got a friend in me. And you start money, it just accumulates and accumulates for a couple of years. But after a while, you're like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Mike Moore, I don't know who that is. Oh, yeah. Tell him, yeah, I got him. Yeah, whatever. What you need, Mike? Oh, I need this and that. Yeah, you know what? That's coming up on the hearing. I got you. I got your back. You don't even show up to the hearing. And that's how it is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, dumb niggas just fucking people over, doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. I get you want to be like, yo, adding to my fund. You know, the whole thing I was talking about, like last week, was, you know, everybody's got to pay into this fucking government shit. The president that's running, he has to, the one who becomes the nominee for the GOP and the DNC is the one who fucking accumulated the most money. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
It's the one who fundraised the most. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, so these motherfuckers fundraising all this money. And what are they supposed to do with the money? All the money's supposed to be so they can do ads and this, and that. But don't you guys own the TV airwaves? Don't you own the radio waves as the government? Don't you make us pay taxes on all that shit? So why do you feel like you have to pay to do a commercial? Feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
You own the fucking walls and shit and the goddamn public streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuckers, you talk about you need to pay for advertising. I think the cops should have a fucking LCD screen on their chest and on their back, and all day just reads commercials. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, as far as like, you know, the president's running and all that bullshit, because what the fuck is, it's just stupid shit, bro. And they be losing trillions of dollars, nigga, trillions. They still in billions, losing trillions, misappropriating fucking millions. We got a great country here. No wonder all these other countries love us.
That's country way.
No wonder Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Panama, Bolivia, Chile, Cuba, Ecuador, Peru, Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Venezuela, Mongolia, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Pakistan, Syria, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Turkey, Germany, all want to fucking go with the BRIC nations, which is the Chinese, the Russians, the fucking India, no, Iran, and Saudi Arabia, I think it is. All of them are joining that fucking United Nations. Are you ready for the World War whatever 3? Is it 3? Yeah, World War 3.
I'm not ready for it,
war
but
coming up.
You better start charging some extra batteries. Okay? Get that shit ready.
If it goes down like that, I'm not gonna have no use for batteries.
Also, as well, you better start buying some ammo for January 1st. Once these niggas and spics start getting their guns and walking around, you better protect your family. Don't you rely on pistol ammunition, nigga. A real nigga knows the fight is with your rifle, not with the pistol. Okay? Get
All
your
right, my brothers.
All right, fellas.
We got about it.
Let's get ready to get up out of here. Mikey Mike, thanks for joining us. Smoking Joe, man, thank you for joining us. Word up. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Did I talk about the last thing about the New York congestion tax? You heard about that, Mikey?
No, but
We'll talk about it next week.
remember that next week. I gotta go.
I'll talk about it
I
next
gotta
week.
go soon.
All right,
All
so
right, y'all.
we'll talk about that next week. All right, y'all, let's get up out of here. It's your boy Ant Live. Mikey Mike. Smokey Smoke. Steve Stoner was driving, so he couldn't join us. But he wanted to say big ups. Did he give you a shout out, Smokey? For your birthday?
Boom, boom. Dang. Big up.
I'm saying he wanted to make sure. And
Word.
Chef Dog is out there whoring. He's got to make that dough, so we can't pull him off the streets. You know what I'm saying? So let's
Word.
get out of here.
All right, peace.
See y'all next week. Peace.
The D420 Show is sponsored and brought by Wine Being Home, clothing line and barbershops. Used by Live Comedy, powered and directed by Live Comedy. Humor powered by Live Comedy. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world for listening to us in the Blog Talk